Hey guys, Vince from Capri Racing Syndications. Hope you guys are all doing well considering the tough times we're in at the moment. Haven't been here for a while. Just had a few little speed humps with a couple of our horses in regards to a few little niggling injuries and some taking a bit more time than others to get onto the track. But we're slowly climbing over these speed humps. We've got a few in work right now and I thought we'd just come on here and just give you an update on where the stable is at the moment. First of all, we've got Reddy's Girl. Reddy's Girl has been out for a long time. She had a big preparation, last preparation. She's changed stables since then and gone up to Queensland under the guidance of Chris Anderson. Chris Anderson's going to be looking after her. She had a few starts there before she went to the paddock. Now she's gone back to the paddock. She's come back in, and what a blessing in disguise. Here's a little video on how she's going and a few words from Chris Anderson after she's come back from her spell.
Reddy's Girl has had a couple of weeks out at Washpool. She arrived this afternoon. What a blessing in disguise. This has been, she looks a different horse, mate, I'll be honest, since the day she arrived from down south. She's just really thickened up and I couldn't be any more pleased with how she looks, mate. So hopefully the future is bright, but physically, mate, there has just been a momentous change and she just looks an amazing picture of health. Hope you're happy with her. We couldn't be any more pleased with her here.
And that's Reddy's Girl. Keep an eye on her. She should be hitting the tracks very shortly. Our next horse, Winning Business. She had a little preparation there at Annabelle Nations, where she's ticking the boxes quite well. Annabelle was quite impressed with her. She was due to go for a trial, would you believe, and the slight little hamstring injury brought her out to the paddock for a good 3 to 4 months before she came back into work. She's back in work now. She's had a pre-training. She's out at Annabelle's right now going through the system. Here's a short little video of Winning Business with a few words from Annabelle on her progress.
Hey team, here is Winning Business. She's arrived back from Hanover Lodge, obviously gone through rehab, etc. She looks terrific. She's sort of barely recognisable really. She's really strengthened up and looks fantastic. So they've obviously done a great job with her out there. Only first morning today, so not too much to report, but we'll keep you posted as we do a little bit more with her, but she's probably about 5 weeks off heading to a trial.
And that's Winning Business. Our next horse, our little charge forward filly, recently named Bells in Charge. Not a very big horse, but she definitely has got some ticker and some attitude and some speed built in her. She's currently at Annabelle Nations at the moment. She's just going through a half pace work over 400 metres. Doing it quite comfortably apparently. Be interested to see how this little thing goes. I think she might be a little pocket rocket. Could be a surprise little package, I think, considering the price we paid for her. Here's a little update on our little charge forward filly, Bells in Charge, with a few words.
Hey guys, we've got the charge forward filly here. She's just done her first bit of pace work there. She did some half pace over 400 in a group of 3. Really nice filly, strong, obviously a little bit green still, but very strong physical, and she's done that work comfortably as you'd expect. So we'll do a bit more with her on Saturday. We'll work her over 600 and just keep progressing with her. We'll get her through the gates on Thursday and we'll keep you posted with how she's done.
And that's our little charge forward filly, Bells in Charge. Could be the little surprise package, I think, for the amount of money we paid for her. Our next horse, our Spieth colt, named Lavish Empire. He was at Mark Newman's there for a period of time. All set, ready to go towards the 2-year-old trials, showing some sort of ability, bit of brain between the ears, very calm, casual horse, which is good to work with apparently. He succumbed to a small little injury as well, so rather than pushing and causing and aggravating the injury, we thought we'd just take him to the paddock and give him a bit of time to grow up and mature a bit more and take our time with this boy. Here's a little word from the paddock and a little video of our colt by Spieth named Lavish Empire.
He obviously did really well in town. He's got a shine on his coat. He's starting to shed that winter coat. Excuse my shadow here. And he's very happy coming out for his little walks, have a little pick of grass. As you know, he has a really lovely temperament, this colt, and he's easy to deal with, which is what we like. Anyway, thanks guys. And
that was Lavish Empire. We'll give him a few months in the paddock and wait for his return. Watch this space. Our next horse, our first fully syndicated female-owned racehorse named Mr. Grey by Caravaggio. Mr. Grey, named after a well-known book which was turned into a movie, 50 Shades of Grey. And would you believe these girls have nicknamed him Toy Boy? We have some divas in this ownership. Trust me, I have some major issues to contend with. But we'll take the party as it comes and we'll celebrate as the party goes on. Anyway, he was down with Kieran and Martin Euston's there for a little preparations to get him educated further and to see how far we can go. He had a little jump out, and as you see from the little jump out, he jumps out quite well and does quite well for himself at a pace that was not pushed at all. Anyway,
in barrier 4 in the middle is the Dormera Piero, and in barrier 5, so closest to camera, is Marizzi. They're just coming out at their own time today. They all loaded very nicely, been very professional.
And that was Mr. Grey. I don't know what I'm in store for with this Mr. Grey, with all these female owners in it. It's definitely going to be some sort of party if any success happens out of it. Who knows, maybe we might create another story, a novel, a book in regards to Mr. Grey. If it goes well, we could even create a movie about Mr. Grey, the racehorse. Who knows? But anyway, we'll take the party as it comes, and wish me luck, guys, because I'm going to need it with these divas and this horse here. Anyway, our next horse, Windani by Winning Rupert. He had a little preparation with Annabelle Nation, also had a little jump out, did quite well. Unfortunately, he actually felt his shins a little bit sore, so rather than pushing on and aggravating and creating more issues, he also has been sent to the paddock for about 3 to 4 weeks to recover from his little shin soreness. Here's a little video of him in a recent jump out he had before he headed off to the paddock.
Hi guys, here's a video of Windani trialling today. He jumped from the gate second closest to the camera. He's there just moving up into third. Navy blue coat with a red cap. I was really pleased with him. The horse in front of him is another horse of mine that's quite sharp, and it's raced before. So Leo, who rode him, just gave him a nice lesson and put him in behind, and they've learnt plenty from today. So providing he comes through this nicely, we'll look towards heading to our first official trial with him on the 17th.
And that was Windani out in the paddock for 3 to 4 weeks. Our next horse, Mischief. Definitely one that I did not want to have a minor injury in regards to her career. This thing has shown some sort of ability in the paddock as well as at work when he was at work there at Mark Newman's. But that's racing, unfortunately. As I said, she showed some really, really serious ability. But anyway, she's in the paddock, recovering. We're going through a rehab program, a bit of an intense rehab program, because we believe that she has some sort of ability, and hopefully she comes out of this rehab quite well and successful and has her chance on the racetrack to prove herself and to show you guys what we believed she had in herself as a racehorse. She's at an equestrian place at the moment, just working her on some flat surface, just to be a bit cautious with her injury. And here's a video of her just going through some pace work here at the Equestrian Centre, Finlay Equestrian.
This is Miss Sheaf here. She is having some flat work here at Finlay Equestrian just to help with her rehab from her little tendon injury. She's looking a picture of health, really round, really shiny, really nice, but this sort of slow work is actually harder than you think for their bodies and really builds up a lovely top line. So she'll be here for a couple of weeks.
And that's Miss Sheaf. Hopefully she comes back Definitely has some serious ability, this girl. Anyway, that's what we've got at the stables right now. What's going on with the horses at work and with the horses in the paddock, taking their time to coming back, and a few little minor injuries, as I said, but those speed humps, we seem to be climbing over those speed humps and getting there slowly. On another note, a serious note, COVID-19, Delta, it's been tough for everybody. We're all struggling. Everyone's got their issues. Everyone's got problems. Because someone puts a smile on their face doesn't mean they're good on the inside. As much as it is, some guys might know who I am. Some people don't know who I am. But seriously, if you're struggling, just pick up the phone and talk to somebody. You might not seem, and you might not feel that you are important, but there's someone out there that you are a hero to, you are important to, you are their idol. Pick up the phone. As I said, some of you guys might know me, some of you guys might not know me. But if you do, and you need someone to talk to, whether you do know me, whether you don't know me, just pick up the phone, have a chat. My number's here on the bottom. Just talk to somebody. You are important. You might not think you're important. You are important to someone. To someone, you are the world. But anyway, leave it on that note. We hope you all stay well and safe and healthy. Until next time, be safe and be happy. God bless you all.